Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my dear students, for 160, this video is about how are you going to go about on the question Darul Ridzuan. You can refer to your study guide page 68. Now, first let me show you the layout of my presentation. The first one is the workings for you to understand from the questions, and then you are able to answer on the journals, which is what is required in the test and exam. And then I'm going to show you the workings in terms of the accounts, opening up of the accounts, which ultimately then the balance will be transferred to the required in the exam and test, which is your statement of financial position extract. Okay, first let us look at the question on page 68. Now, given to you the soft P previous year, which is bank of 1 million, so you can actually record it here in bank account, whereby there is a balance of 1 million. For ordinary shares, there's a balance of 5 million here. Take note that the earlier 5 million in the left hand side is actually the number of shares. So the one that is on the right hand side is the RM. So preference share is not in the picture because the question does not involve preference shares. Now, retained profit is here and balance is 10 million. Okay, now look at the question again. So after you fill up the balance, now look at the question on the first paragraph. To raise fund, the company made an offer of right issue to existing shareholder of 100 shares for every 1,000 shares held. So if the shareholder has 1,000 shares, they will get a right issue of 100. So in soft P, there's 5 million number of shares, irregardless whether who are the shareholders. Now it means that for this total of number of shares of 5 million, the existing shareholder will get 100 upon 1,000 divided by 1,000 times 5 million, and we are issuing 500,000 right issues. So in other words, the number of shares of the company now has increased by 500k. Now this is in terms of number of shares, so you are 2 times with the share price of 2 ringgit and you get the RM of 1 million. And this 1 million is whatever the company receives, and the double entry will debit the bank and credit the right issue application account. Okay, alright. Now the next entry would be to close up the right issue application account is for you to debit the right issue application account and credit to ordinary share capital. And simultaneously, you can open up the accounts by debiting the bank. Now your bank balance has increased by 1 million, and then you will get a balance of 2 million here. Right issue would be closed ultimately and be transferred to the ordinary share capital, and at this point of time your balance in the ordinary share capital account is 6 million. So 5 million plus 1 million would be 6 million. Alright, so this would be the right issues. Okay, now for bonus issue, at the same time, due to liquidity problem, the company decided to give 10 bonus share for every 20 shares held. So it means that now, for every 20 that they have, they will get 10 bonus issue. So in soft P, there is 5 million number of shares. Now this 5 million will get 10 upon 20 times 5 million. So the number of shares in terms of bonus issues is 2.5 million. Okay. Now in other words, your ordinary share capital now in terms of number of share is 5 million plus 500k and plus 2.5 million. This is the number of shares. Now you have to convert it to RM because your recording wise is in terms of monetary. Remember monetary concept. So the share price is 2 ringgit per share and you get 5 million, and the double entry is, now this bonus issue is not taking the money from the shareholder. If it is money from the shareholder, then we will debit or bank. But this is taking from our retained profit, the company's retained profit. Remember, this is in terms of the company's book. So because the company is giving out the bonus from their retained profit, so it would be debit to retained profit and credit to bonus issue account. So how would be the double entry like in the accounts? So your retained profit has been reduced by 5 million, left with 5 million, and your bonus issue will be credited to bonus issue account, and subsequently your bonus issue will be closed and left with 0 and transferred to the ordinary share capital account, whereby there will be an increase to 11 million. So remember, your ordinary share capital will be only one account here, comprises of the bonus, the existing shares, maybe IPO, this one the bonus right issues, and also the bonus issues. Now, so we have completed the one that is required in the question. This is the required. Of course, you must have your workings here. If not, you get confused and you get lost. So make sure you do the steps accordingly. Now, ultimately, you are required to do the extract of statement of financial position. So, following the one that it is in the question, it starts with current asset. Okay. Alright, which is bank. Now, bank would be 2 million. So, how do you get the 2 million, the amount of 2 million? So, from here, whereby the existing balance of 1 million add to the right issue of 1 million. So, this is 2 million. Now, the next one is your ordinary shares. So, what is the number of shares? Okay, the number of shares is actually here. The number of shares should be by adding up all this. It should be like this. Okay, by adding up the number of shares. So you may do this as your workings in the answer. And how are you going to get the answer of 11 million is by how are you going to get the answer of 8 million? Yeah, the number of shares, not the RM, is by the existing number of shares 5 million plus right issue 500k and bonus issue of 2.5 million. So this is the total number of shares, which indicated the yellow color there. So how you get 11 million is by this ordinary share capital account, the existing share plus right issue and plus bonus issue, 11 million. Okay, preference share is still the same. And where do you get retained profit? It is from here, the retained profit account. There is existing 10 million plus with 5 million, there would be, debit 5 million and left with 5 million in the retained profit. So this is the answer. So this is what is expected from you. Please do it step by step. Don't be panicked. I know you can do it. All the best. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.